What's going on, everybody? This is 13 with Superior Mobile by 13, holding it down here Christmas morning. It's a little bit past noon, just put some pants on, and I'm gonna make a video now. These videos that I make approximately every 6 months or so are really for everybody else to show them the progress that's going on here in the shop. It's just kind of like a video log documentary sort of thing. But really it adds an added measure of accountability for myself, because I get to go back and I look at them and I see the things that I say, see where I'm at mentally, physically, that sort of thing, and I can know whether or not I'm progressing according to my own goals. And what's interesting is, so I did a video 7 months ago, and I do a tour of the shop and I see what I'm trying to get done, and the last video I did was on Christmas Eve 1 year ago. The table saw outfeed table is still not done. It hasn't even been started. It's drawn up, 3D modeled on the computer, but that's as far as that project ever got. So, of course, I watch these videos and I really think to myself, well, what have I been doing this last year, or in the last 7 months since the last video? And what's really great is a lot of the progress is not necessarily documented here. But I hope that I can, by wandering around again, show what's been happening. This last year has been probably my most trying. It's been the first solid year of my entire life that I've been single, so it's the most alone that I've ever done this much work, which is a double-edged sword, because it allows me to focus, but it also allows me to not focus, if that makes any sense. Rather than getting depressed this Christmas, I'm very, very grateful for the friends and family that have continued to support me, and so that I'm not alone. But the fun part is Franklin Covey, my planner that I live my life by, always has a daily quote. And today's quote is, "Reflect upon your present blessings, of which every man has plenty, not on your past misfortunes, of which all men have some." Charles Dickens. And that dude nailed it, you know? And it's all a mentality thing, and so what I'm gonna hope to try and accomplish all throughout the day is not be dwelling on negativity, as per the usual, but really focus on those present blessings that I have, of which I have plenty. And so, let's do this tour, shall we? For starters, you may remember my Christmas tree that I got from the Florida Trail Association last year. Their Christmas party, I won him. This year, I won a little sock snowman who's super adorable, and I love him so much. So now I have two, count them, 2 Christmas decorations. I am super festive. I've got really sweet little mushroom necklaces that are handmade by my homegirl, and I love them so much. I'm grateful for that. I have brochures now. I got these. They're like super professional and such, and they make me feel real good about the growth of my business. And these provide information to people about what I do, and I can hand them to people. Walking through here, the bathroom, nothing ever changes in here, but I will say this. 7 months ago I said I was gonna mount that towel, and that towel got mounted. So clearly I'm accomplishing goals. The biggest change, which is a lot of fun, is up here in the showroom. This is Project Breaking Wind, which last time we saw that 7 months ago, it was in pieces, and it came out absolutely phenomenal. This was a tribute restoration build of a 1970 Schwinn Varsity for my Uncle Pat, who passed away, and it's just stunning. And what's crazy is that it's been so busy that I still haven't posted any of the build pictures or any of the documentation of this project online. So really, this is the first video of it being completed. And you'll see every single individual piece got taken apart and powder coated with meticulous detail. It was a lot of fun. It was really cool. This is a custom powder coat that has this beautiful finish on it, and then of course, Breaking Wind, and I tagged it, you know. Other than that, man, the headlight game has been blowing up for me. I now keep a inventory of all the shrouds in stock for retrofitting services. These are those Morimoto XP LED fog lights. I just finished up this Ford Mustang set, which uploaded a video on that yesterday. There is another build going on. I'm overflowing here, so all the parts for that build are out here. I have this build, which is just for demonstration purposes. I have a before and after, and I'm going to be building up a little rig right here so that I can push buttons and show customers this is what a Demon Eye is, or this is what a Switchback Halo does. You know, so finally people understand what I'm doing. Alkalock, I've recently signed up with that too. That makes up like 0.01% of my industry, of my business right now, but at least it's going to be something that I'm hoping to develop and help the local community in the fight against drunk driving. This is a headlight set that's going on out there for BRZ. Let's wander out here. Again, very, very grateful and thankful for my friends and supporters. This is a Nissan Maxima. I'm doing a full audio build-in. Owner of the car is RJ. He was literally one of my first customers from over 10 years ago when I was working out of my dad's garage. He lives in Orlando now. He dropped this car off, and I'm doing a full build for him, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna hook him up hardcore. So right now I just got a subframe bolted in there, so I'm gonna be building an amp rack, doing 212s ported through the rear deck. Lots of work on that. But this is here, so I've got work, which is super great. Jukies, which has come along significantly in the last 7 months. I got all that blue paint work done. There's some work done under the hood. And of course we have Randolph chilling on top, which is my Christmas decoration this year. I made him specifically for this. I've been wanting to have reindeer on top of my car for 2 years now, so it feels really good to have that goal accomplished. Moving on over here, I finally broke down, I built a table. I mean, that's technically shop progress. So I have a workspace that's like not crappy. It's just I think it was just oak. I'm not really sure. I don't even remember now. But polyurethane the hell out of it, so it's a good, solid, reliable surface. I dig it. I dig it. And then over here underneath the towel is the BRZ headlight build. Just so much stuff. I got 2 headlight builds that are on hold right now because of parts from the supplier. They just messed up orders. I got some paint work going on for, this is a fellow Juke owner that I met from the Juke forum, so I'm incredibly grateful for that supportive network of people. That has been really great for me. The Biners next door, they made me this awesome cover for my welder, which my dad got me for my birthday / Christmas, so I love that. Very grateful for them. As I said, table saw still looking like the table saw looked like a year ago. Is what it is. So, boop, boop. Sticking with the trend here of being happy and thankful and grateful for things. I am so pleased that this shop still continues to exist and I continue to be able to do this work. This is also the first year that I was completely self-employed, or at least I subcontracted out a lot of work for other shops. Some of that worked out really well, some of that not so much, which is why that last video was very poorly edited after the fact it got uploaded, because drama in this industry. But all in all, like, I'm still doing this, and I'm just getting bigger, battered, stronger. The headlight builds have been really well for me. I'm grateful for Gabe at Tampa Autosports. He's gotten me like 3 separate builds now, which has been really cool. It's allowing me to grow and experiment and try new headlight construction techniques, all on my own time and my own dime. I probably have not said this enough or even ever publicly, but of course, big shout out to Danielle, who I have not talked to in over a year, but without her support, I would not have been able to build this shop the way that it got built. She put in a lot of time and effort on her own part, probably even her own money, you know, feeding me, and her love and support was absolutely insurmountably necessary for me to get as far as I've gotten today. And of course, all the Habitat crew from years ago too, all good people, all amazing. I've got some good people in my life, and I guess why I started out this video saying that, like, there's been a lot of alone time here in the shop, and it is challenging. There's parts of it that get really, really hard and really depressing, and it's a lonely life. Self-employed. Working in a shop all by myself all day, every day, and really my biggest enemy is myself, because I want to do great things, and I know that the only way to get there is just to work at it, and it all requires sacrifice. And so trying to maintain like this balance of a life and of, I guess, business success, if you will. I mean, everyone generally defines success as financial success, which by definition, last year I made $7,000. This year I'm on pace to make basically $11,000. So financially, I am improving. So that's cool. But really, that's not what I'm about. I did not get into this industry because I wanted to make money. If I wanted to make money, I would have been a damn engineer. I have an engineering degree. I got into this business because I am an artist more than I am an engineer. There's a part of me, my soul, my spirit, that tells me I like to build things, I like to create things. So I just want to keep tapping into that. And so that's why I keep taking on these crazy projects where I don't make any money, but man, the learning curve on it is incredible, and it's been great. So I am mostly proud of the progress that I made in the last 7 months. Definitely proud in the last year. At 4 years in now of the 10-year build plan, I am starting to slack and fall a little behind. This was supposed to be done like 6 months ago. I got caught up in other stuff, man. It just didn't get done. So the table saw needs to happen, because then all the cabinetry needs to happen, because then the shop will actually be built out. I'm working on it. I'm working on it real hard. You know, it's a money thing. It's really it. It's a money thing. There's only so much time in the day, and I'm trying to make sure that I prioritize my personal mental health as not selling my soul to work for peanuts at other places, and also gain the growth and experience that I need in order to continue developing my craft as an artist, as a fabricator, as an installer, not so much as a businessman. That one, I figure whatever, if I can make rent, then I'm cool. And also, I'm really grateful that apparently somehow in Pinellas County, the property tax went down by 0.2% or something, so my rent for the first time ever went down, like $6 a month, but I mean still, it went down, which is cool. So I guess I'm thankful for that. Yeah, so all is well. I'm just gonna, keep on chugging through. And this is probably long enough of a selfie rant. So thanks for watching, and have yourself a wonderful Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And I guess I'll talk to you again in 6 months or so. See ya.